Hey everybody, just out going for what started out to be a run, but this 93 degrees kind of beating on me a little bit, so it turned into a walk, but I'm still exercising. A thought came to my mind that I just wanted to post, to share, and like I always say, anything that I may say that's my opinion, you don't have to agree, you don't have to believe, you don't have to apply. But I believe sometimes when a thought comes to our mind, it's not just for us, it's for somebody else to learn from. So, and again, there's barbers that are way more established, make way more money, have way more skill, have way more knowledge. They have way more resources than I do. But there are some barbers that's trying to get to at least where I'm at. So this message, I guess, is for you. So when it comes to what you charge, and I'll speak as a barber, but this is in any business. When it comes to what you charge for your services, or even for your products at the shop, there comes a time where inflation is real. You may have to go in and change what you charge. You may have to charge more for whatever reason. If it's just because you need to make more to cover yourself, to cover your bills. If you need to make more because you went from cutting at home to renting a chair, or from renting a chair to owning a shop. Sometimes you need to go up on your prices. Be fair with the increase. Thinking on a small scale, if you charge $10 for a haircut, and you shouldn't be, nobody should. If you charge $10 for a haircut, and you want to start charging 15, well, let's just say you want to start charging 20. That may sound like a big jump because it's a double in price. People will respond one of, let's just say, 4 ways. One, a person who values your skill set, your work, and they just still want to be your client, they'll go ahead and start charging you the new price. 2, and this is the one where people get afraid. I know I have. People will just fire you and go to somebody else because they don't want to pay the new price. They don't value your work or your service or your product. They was only your clients because you was charging a low price. 3, you will have people that will at first not be with that. At first they wouldn't want to pay you the extra money, and they may lay you off, fire you for a little while, and try to go with another service, another person, or do it themselves or whatever. But then at some point they'll remember and appreciate the service or the product that you have, and then they'll come back and be glad to pay that price. And then number 4, you have people that they'll try to roll with it in the beginning. They'll go ahead and start paying you what you say you're worth and not what they say you're worth. And then at some point they'll either realize they don't appreciate your business, or they can't afford it. And then they'll leave. Then they'll fire you and find other things to do. Regardless of how people respond to your need to run your business a certain type of way and to charge what you need to charge, what I learned and what I would like for you all to get from what I'm saying is to not be afraid to push your business forward. Don't be afraid to charge and to know your worth. Don't be afraid to lose clients. And that's easy to say for somebody that's been cutting hair for 20-some years. But even if you're a newer barber or you're newer in whatever business, don't be afraid to lose clients, because keeping those clients around by charging them way less than what you should be getting paid, it'll last for a while, but then as soon as you wake up and find yourself and find your business and know what you're worth, you're going to lose them anyway. And you'll just be making it until then. So remember, and again, I had to learn this myself. If you need to change your prices, if you need to add services to make that new price worth it, do that. I was charging $25 for a particular service that I now charge $30 for, but I do more, and you get more time for your service for that extra $5. So I provided a little bit of value to my price increase. You don't necessarily have to do that, because in some cases you're just not charging enough. Sometimes you can just go ahead and just charge what you need to charge without changing anything, but I'm just giving you an example. Don't be afraid of losing clients. Don't be afraid to lose them permanently, because for every 1 or 2 clients that you might lose, there's 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 that you'll gain, because when you respect your business, when you respect your craft, other people will too. If it's just something you do, you paint or you fix cars, or you braid hair or whatever, and you're just casually doing it, you're not going to be able to tell somebody that you want to charge them $160 for micro braids, and you're just playing around. You ain't gonna find that. People will try to get you to paint their whole house for $100. Put yourself out there as a person that this is what you do, and so therefore I need to charge a certain amount. Take your business serious. Don't be afraid to lose clients. Charge what you feel you need to charge. Know your numbers. Find out what your numbers are. Find out what it takes to do what you do, pay yourself, and save for each client. If you're going to charge $15, if you want to do 5, 5, and 5, do that. But if you want to pay yourself $10 and still do your 5 and 5, charge $20. So that's my message. Know your worth. Don't be afraid to lose clients. Don't be afraid to scale your business up. Don't be afraid to push your business forward, because your clients won't. They'll pay you $10 for 50 years. But if you feel like you need to be scaling your business, you want to be in business and stay in business longer, it's up to you to push it forward and then make everybody come with you. They'll do it. Trust me. Peace.